Bye.
Charming Violet.
That made me jump. I thought that was in the game.
What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
I love
Never
you
mind.
too many.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
Do you guys stream as well?
It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. The first rule of piracy
Shut
is
up, James.
never
I
buy a
know,
used
I know.
treasure
What
map.
are you doing? What are you doing? He's lying, guys. He does.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Of course.
Ooh, this one looks nice.
Yay,
How much
good
is it?
bet.
Oh, that one? Too much.
Oh, I'm pleased to hear that. I'm unemployed over the 30s. Who knows? Oh, are you really? What do you normally do for work?
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
Come stream with us. We're like a whole family.
Charming Violet.
We're like a whole family of streamers. By the way, Jake, I'm so sorry I didn't say hi to you. Oh my god, how are you, my love?
Huh, never seen one of those before. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
Ooh, clever clocks.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters
How come you're
myself.
going to be unemployed? If you don't mind me asking, I'm a nosy cow. If you don't want to answer anything that I ask, I said Jakey. If you don't want to answer anything I ask, you can just tell me to shut up. I have a habit of just asking further questions.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Right, gotcha.
I didn't know you made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Right, so I need a slither of wood. Okay.
Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Oh, okay. Right, so I've been there. Let's go down this way. Oh, okay.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
So rude.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live.
Okay.
I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
I really wanted some crisps.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Alright then. A note.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says,
Oh, okay.
Forced to
I'm sorry,
close.
dude.
Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Let's go down the alley. Trivia card. Yeah, let's do the trivia. I don't know. Okay, fine. Okay, so I need to find all the trivia cards.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Well, that's rude. Okay, nothing else to click. Bye then, bye then. So what other games do you guys play then?
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
So cute.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood? Ha-ha!
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan! Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. What did they get you for this time?
I'm
Yeah,
a victim of
James.
circumstance.
Could you give,
Circumstance
permission,
being
please?
that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with
Thank you, my
pistols
darling.
and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's
Tom
garden
and
sounds
Rowlett.
like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it.
Not really
I
sure
don't
that's
hurt
how it
anybody.
works.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here.
locksmith then.
It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Okay.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Okay.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
He does that thing.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Okay.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Okay.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties.
Hope you feel better soon, Finny. Less than 3.
Thanks.
Tilda sent
That's
via throne.me.
Advice. Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
So cute.
See you later.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not adding all the extra bits on. That's a bit of a shame. So I need to get a key to let the dude out. I need to get a toothbrush.
Welcome to my shop.
Hi there. Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
I so dude.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
That makes sense.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Okay.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
When someone tells you not to touch something in Monkey Island, usually means you have to get it.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Okay, that makes
I'm
sense.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Steal everything. Okay, so I'm gonna need the tool then.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Okay.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Really?
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Okay.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
Okay.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Alright, go. So...
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Come on. Can I please try your key grinder?
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off a finger. But I don't want to have to clean up afterwards.
Okay. So, I'm guessing we need to talk to the old lady. Because otherwise, why would she mention her?
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Seriously.
Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize.
Is she gonna say anything useful?
When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it.
I think I've just got an email confirming my car passed its MOT before it's actually finished being done. How does that even work?
A lock is a beautiful thing.
I don't think she's gonna tell me anything interesting here,
Even more
guys.
so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces.
I feel like this is not being constructive. Okay, bye, love.
Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
Maybe you're gonna get lucky this time. Ooh, Governor's Mansion.
Carla.
I see a card. I saw a card on the
Guybrush
wall.
Threepwood.
Oh, hello, Wood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
How's the governorship treating you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
I've got my own project cooking.
Of course you do. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
There's a pat on the back, I know, right? Just so you know, I don't normally whisper. I don't have a voice. But how are you doing? Welcome in. It's good. I'm getting all kinds of nostalgic feelings right now. I'm so glad I chose to play this, because it's making me all smiley and happy whilst I'm poorly.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Banter, my car is back. They just parked. Nice, so it genuinely doesn't need any extra work. Yay, that's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. There is tire marks on the new tar pavement though. Oh shit. Does that matter? Like, are you gonna get in trouble for that? Yay, trivia card. Oh my god.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
You can poke it. Poke the bottle. Yeah. Issues last year, no longer issues. How random. Not sure how I feel about ASMR. I think I prefer ASMR for people with hearing problems. What? Think I prefer ASMR for people with hearing. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Okay, we got a stuffed dog. Excuse me, sorry.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Okay, so that's all that.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
That's cute. I noticed we can get, like, round the back of the mansion from the outside, so let's go there. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's like a map. So this is like essentially fast travel, I guess. If you could use it. Ah, okay, cool. I got it. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get the key. How am I supposed to get the key?
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi there.
That's just people talking normal. Otherwise they don't hear it because they Oh, I see. I see. I get it. In the old games, you could sometimes encounter people on the maps. Oh, really?
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
So, do you think we need to go and get the serial number? But I don't have the tool.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid!
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
I don't have anything to use yet, do I? No.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Yuck. Okay, so somewhere I'm gonna find a magnifier type thingy. I feel like I'm gonna have to start my Monkey Island run again. God damn you. You just wanna be me. You just like copying me. Will you do it on stream?
It seems to be stuck closed.
The queen always gives way to a new queen.
Oh, I love that. It's probably something I loved on Monkey Island 3. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Fair enough.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Maybe Finny is just James. And we never really know absolutely.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. So, I got monocle. I'm guessing that means I can now go to the jail, look at the serial number, go make a key, and go set it free.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid!
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
I mean, sometimes we just attach things on it. Yeah, honestly, she can't even.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean part.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Alright, cool. Excellent. He just loves me too much. He can't help but come back. Over
Hi
and
there.
over again.
Hiya. Hello again.
I suppose he's alright company. Oh,
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
I need to give it the serial number.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Okay. Hi there, you okay? How's your games going?
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid!
Okay, so let him out.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
How's your day going?
Okay.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Alright, cool.
See you later.
Yep.
Okay, so I released the dude. I need to get the toothbrush from Stan's office. Where was his office, do we know? I love you too, Day.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
Where was his store? I don't know.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Got myself a monster as it went to renovated Audi. So it's just. Ah, no, that's a boring one. Don't really know what I'm doing, I'll be honest with you.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. I'm thinking about
I
going
love,
on
love,
LeChuck's
love, love,
expedition
love
after
you.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
all. No, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
Oh, okay, so I need a disguise. Okay. iPad. I don't know where the dude's,
It doesn't look finished.
Let's see if we can get a disguise from her. No disguises in there.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy?
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay. So go to the museum.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Okay. Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Are you loving the whispers, are you? I still feel like you guys can't hear me. Like, it feels really strange that, like, the game is so loud in my head. Now, I mean, whatever does it for you.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Funny thing is, even when I'm doing like stuff to be silly, I have like no idea how loud it actually is. So like, I don't know if you guys just heard that or not, right?
Wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No chart.
Really? Really? I hate you so much.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Was it good for you too?
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product.
I hope I'm not supposed to be
If
remembering
damaged,
this.
the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a box. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Right, so, where was I?
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Okay. Why do you lie to us? I didn't order anything. Oh, the kitty costume. The kitty costume, I see. Makes me... Right, Mr. Midnight, yeah, gotcha. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that actually. I'm not always ordering stuff. Like, just most of the time. No, I will watch it on Monday because I don't have a very long stream and I don't kind of want to stop. Well, it is today, yes, Diablo, it is today. I am ASMRing. Oh, you are very welcome. Well, I can't speak. I'm an Amazon crazy person. I can't help it. I literally cannot help it. Like, I've got some really creepy Halloween dolls coming as well. I can't wait for them to turn up. I remember now. I placed them all on that same order. Where is the douche shop? He said I needed to get
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories. But cash would have...
I'm so confused. So I need wood. It's a new person. There's new stuff in here.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years, you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married.
I realise the irony
These
of
kids
the
today
fact
are all about
that I'm
sacking and
smoking
pillaging.
whilst
They've
I
got
am
no
a Manchester
heart.
vote.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
That's rude.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No!
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes!
Now get lost.